Leaving the stage characters and Maggie behind her, Biddy gradually built up another career. Our next stop was Macreddin Village in County Wicklow, a place connected with her latest venture. And at what stage did you get interested in food and start writing about food?
Funnily enough, there was a kind of a plot always going in the readings that Maggie was interested in food. And I began writing semi as myself and semi as the character in the Irish Farmers Journal. And I wrote for them for quite a long while. So that's basically how I got into the writing.
As a food writer, you're one of the founder members of the Irish Food Writers Guild. It's a role I gather you really enjoy.
Yes. About 20 years ago, about 8 food writers got together. I remember when we met in Buswell's Hotel, of all places, and said, you know, should we form a bit of a group just to network, to maintain our interest? We got together a year later. We started the Irish Food Writers Guild Food Awards, and they've been going strong ever since. But now we're a group of 40, which actually shows you the growth of interest in food in Ireland. And we're kind of proud of the fact that we might have pushed that movement along quite a bit.
You have 12 books published to date. Your latest book is somewhat of a departure because it's about foraging, and that goes back to your childhood when you did forage.
Yeah. My brother and myself, we used to spend our summers out in Donegal in a summer shack. The parents used to leave us money, but we had a notion that it was rather more fun to spend that on nice things like ice cream. And we became quite expert foragers. I've just love going for a walk, looking down at the ground and saying, what's there I can eat?
Biddy, it's February, early in the year for foraging, but we have some garlic here,
yeah,
wild garlic.
This is early for wild garlic too, but then we've had a very mild winter so far. So, of course, this will grow much, much bigger, and it will have lovely white spikes.
And are we OK to pick it now, we are?
Taste it. Rub it, smell it, taste it.
Take the gloves off. Oh, my goodness. It's very strong,
yes,
very
yes.
flavoursome.
It's lovely. You can make a wonderful wild garlic pesto from this. Yeah. But you can use it in all sorts of dishes. You can make wild garlic jam, but just in a salad too. It just lifts the flavour completely.
Very alive. Is foraging something you can do all year round, Biddy?
For 10 months of the year, right. Yeah. Now, listen. This is the next thing we're going to pick. This is wild wood sorrel.
Wood sorrel, OK.
Now, taste it.
Looks a little bit like overgrown clover.
It does, but it isn't. It's sorrel. It's got this wonderful lemony sort of flavour. Gorgeous in a salad. There are several sorts of sorrel, but this is wood sorrel.
Goodness. And what will we put the sorrel into?
We'll use that for salad. You can also make wonderful sauces. It's a very traditional Irish sauce to serve with fish, particularly with salmon, sorrel, little cream, little butter.
We're getting a cookery lesson.
Yeah.
Here as I'm foraging away. There are 327,000 kilometres of common grass verges and hedgerows in Ireland. And in my newfound role as forager, we continue to uncover sheep sorrel, navelwort, and something more common. That looks like a dandelion.
A common or garden dandelion.
This is the bit I can't really accept. A dandelion is a delicacy.
Of course it is.
Then Biddy and her co-writer of their latest book showed me how wild food in abundance can be stored to last the whole year round. Gosh, this is a lovely looking room.
So, this is the wild food pantry, and this is the pantry for the kitchen of the Strawberry Tree. This is for the crew, my brigade, and the chefs in the kitchen. So they can come in, we preserve these foods throughout the whole year, and then they can come in and perhaps use the blossom wine that we've preserved back last May, and they can serve something in February with a blossom wine syrup and give a taste of summer sunshine.
The hotel and restaurant here actually employs a full-time forager. As for our efforts, well, it's time for tasting.
Okay, so this is really what we've done for you here. The salads and leaves that you were out picking, Tim has put this together here. We've got some dried marigold on top of that. And then this is just a really good connection here with Mossfield butter. We have some wild garlic pesto. So today it's been wild garlic dried, wild garlic fresh, and wild garlic pesto. Have a taste of the leaves, girls.
Okay, go for it. You don't mind if I don't use a knife and fork?
Absolutely, that's a perfect way to eat those.
Forage food has to be. Oh, we're not. Yeah. And if you want to try foraging yourself, then look out for Wild Food by Biddy Lennon and Doyle. It's full of what to look for and interesting recipes as well.